What an afternoon of Blue Jay baseball. Not one, not two comebacks for the Toronto Blue Jays as they sweep away the mini 2-game sets. I'm bringing out the mini pooper scooper here for you guys. The Blue Jays sweep away the Philadelphia Phillies in the 2-game set and are now 13-12 on the year. They've won 5 straight games, and Jays fans, they are in a playoff spot. Now, lots of baseball to play, of course, but good things right now happening for the Toronto Blue Jays. And in both games, they had to come back. Incredible. Let's get to game 1 here. 1:05 first pitch. Chase Anderson started for the Blue Jays, and he gave up a solo shot to Bryce Harper. In the first inning, Jays down 1-0. Top of the third inning, Andrew McCutchen singles to center field, and just like that, the Jays are down 2-0, and are like, man, the offense really hasn't gotten anything going at this point in the game. You gotta find a way to get something. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singles to left field. Great to see Vladdy get a knock. Joe Panik singles to right field. Vladdy up to second. You got 2 on now, and nobody out. Here comes a little rally, maybe? I don't know. Then Billy McKinney flies out to center field. Now we got 1 away. Then Reese McGuire singles to center field. A very unlikely source. He's been really struggling offensively this year. Singles to center field. Bases are loaded now for Santiago Espinal. And it's a fly ball to Bryce Harper in right field. Vladdy tags up, comes home, scores. It's a 2-1 ball game. We go to the 6th inning. The bottom of the 6th inning. In comes Tommy Hunter to pitch for the Philadelphia Phillies. Blue Jay fans will remember him from his days with the Baltimore Orioles. And Billy McKinney, his first game back with the team this year. And I think he gets 2 hits in the ball game. This is his second one. He singles to right field to lead off the inning. This is what you want to see. Get something going here. Then Reese McGuire hits a sacrifice bunt. Then Tommy Hunter gets Reese at first base. But now you have a guy at scoring position and 2 chances to knock him in. Rowdy Tellez pinch hits for Santiago Espinal. And Rowdy grounds out. Billy McKinney up to third base. And we're still like, well, now there's 2 out. Oh, it's not what you wanted. Kevin Biggio gets a ball up in the zone, barrels it up, hits it over the right fielder's head. I'm pretty sure it was Bryce Harper. And in comes Billy McKinney to tie the game at 2 on the RBI double from Biggio in the bottom of the 6th inning. We got ourselves a whole new ball game here. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning and things get real funky. But, Guerra comes in and Shaw grounds out to lead off the inning. Okay, look, we think extras are coming at this point. Teoscar singles to left field. All right, maybe a little something going here. Then Vladdy hits a single to center field. I don't know if it was his first at bat or the first hit or the second hit, where he hits the ball twice. You don't see that too often. You also don't see it happen very often and get a hit. Vladdy singles to center field. Hernandez boogies to third. The winning run at third. Less than 2 out. You gotta find a way. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr., he found a way. They bring the infield in, of course. And Gurriel gets a ball. I think it's down in the zone. And he just kind of chops at it, and that's exactly what happens to the ball. It chops over the third baseman as they're playing in. Blue Jays walk it off 3-2. They're now 12-12 on the year, and they win the opener of the 2-game set. Great job by the Jays there, and let's get to the numbers real quickly here so we can get on to the even crazier game that happened not too long ago. Kevin Biggio went 2 for 3 in the game with an RBI and a walk. Great job for Biggio. Grichuk went 0 for 4. Tough night for him. Travis Shaw 1 for 3 in the ball game. Walked once. Good job by Shaw. Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 4 in the game with 3 strikeouts. Really tough game there for him. But the 1 for 4, he ended up scoring the game-winning run, so who really cares? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went 2 for 4 with a run scored. Great job by Vladdy. Joe Panik went 1 for 1 as he came in to pinch hit. He went 1 for 1 with a walk, and then Gurriel came in to pinch hit for him. Went 1 for 2 with the RBI and the game-winning hit, the walk-off knock from Gurriel. And Billy McKinney went 2 for 3 with a run scored in the game. Great to have him back. Good job by Billy to make an impact in his first game back. Reese McGuire went 1 for 2 in the game. And nobody else did anything except for Espinal with the sac fly. Nobody else did anything offensively. And Chase Anderson on the mound, 3 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And Julian Merriweather got his first outing as a Toronto Blue Jay, and he looked great. Really hard fastball. He was doing great. He went an inning and a third, 1 hit, no walks, and 3 strikeouts for Julian Merryweather. If you like I said in the last video, Julian Merryweather was the piece acquired in the Josh Donaldson deal with the Cleveland Indians back in the day. All right, so coming in, making an impact. Wilmer Font went out there, gave up a hit in 1 inning. No, nothing else doing though. No walks, couple strikeouts. Great job. Jordan Romano went out there, 1 inning, no hits, no walks, and 3 strikeouts for Romano, picking up the W, his second win of the season. And guys, think of it this way. The bullpen came in and went a total of 3 1/3, gave up 2 hits, didn't walk a batter, and struck out 8. They were awesome. The bullpen was fantastic, allowing this team to come back in the game, and they did, and they win. Now let's get to game 2. And holy smokes, what a ball game it was. Trent Thornton gets activated from the injured list. They DFA Anthony Alford. So if he doesn't get claimed, he'll be on the team playing in Rochester right now. If he does get claimed, he's no longer a Blue Jay. Trent Thornton starts the ball game and was absolutely terrible. He went 2/3 of an inning, 5 hits, 6 runs. All 6 were earned, walked the batter, and that was it. Thornton's night was done. They bring in Jacob Wagas back, and this is where things start to level out. Wagas back does a great job. The bullpen is fantastic. And in the bottom half of the first inning, Teoscar Hernandez an 0-2 pitch, crushes a high fastball, deep and gone off of Velasquez. Hey, 7-2 game. They are not a good pitching. They do not have a good pitching staff. We'll have to see what happens here. It's a 7-2 game. Now, the Jays don't get any more offense the rest of the way until the bottom half of the 6th inning. Rowdy Tellez comes up. And on a 1-0 pitch, you gotta look at this bottom of the 6th situation, guys, right? Let's look at this real quick. Bottom of the 6th inning, right? And they bring in, it was Velasquez pitching, right? And Rowdy Tellez on a 1-0 pitch, I want to say absolutely manhandles this ball, but I don't even know if that's the right word to use. He plasters this baseball, hits it a big league, a season high in the big leagues, 117.4 miles an hour, an absolute rocket laser beam from Rowdy Tellez, deep and gone. But at the time, it's like, well, it's just a big home run. It's now a 7-3 game, whoop-de-doo. Then Teoscar Hernandez singles to center field. Well, he's still got a long way to go. They bring in Brogdon to pitch, and not Malcolm Brogdon of the Indiana Pacers. Then Vladimir Guerrero Jr. walks. We're like, all right, we got 2 guys on. The tying run's on deck. Who knows what's going to happen here? And then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. comes up, and on a 1-1 pitch, crushes it to deep left center field, and it's gone! 3-run shot for Gurriel, and it is a 1-run ball game. But you're still trailing, not where you want to be. Joe Panic then grounds out. There's 1 away. They bring in Hector Neris to come in. And then Danny Jansen, it's a ground ball to short. And Danny Jansen doing the things you love to watch. Look, his batting average isn't great. He hasn't thrown many guys out in the field. Or anybody at that. I'm not too sure if he has. But Danny Jansen, it's a weak ground ball to short. 9 times, well, I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10 because this team does it differently. But a lot of players, 9 times out of 10 back in 2015-16 Blue Jays. You're seeing a guy jog to first and getting thrown out. Danny Jansen, the catcher, boogies out of the box, making Kingery hurry the throw, wild throw, pulls the first baseman off the base. Danny Jansen's at first. Tying run is on with 1 out in the 6th inning. They bring in Travis Shaw. He strikes out. Now we got 2 out and 1 on. It's not where you want to be right now. And Kevin Biggio walks on a full count. Okay, now the tying run is in scoring position. What's going to happen here? Randall Grichuk gets a ground ball to short. It's the end of the inning. Gregorius boots it. Oh, you do not see that happen too often. The bases are now loaded for who? Rowdy Tellez. As I always say, great teams make other teams pay for their mistakes. They made 2 costly errors in this inning to load the bases. Make them pay. Rowdy comes up, and Hector Neris throws a wild pitch. A wild pitch, that's what I was going for. And Danny Jansen immediately boogies towards home. They actually got a favorable bounce back to the catcher, Real Muto, and he tries to beat Jansen to the base. Jansen, the head first slide, he is safe. Again, another bench warmer scene as he's sliding in safe to home. Except this time he didn't kick dirt at the catcher like they did in the bench warmers. But anyways, we are tied at 7. You still have runners at second and third now with 2 out. Rowdy, can you get another big hit for us, bud, and give us the lead? Rowdy to pitch down the zone, way out of the zone. Somehow gets enough of the ball to kind of loop it, and it drops in front of the center fielder and in front of the was it second baseman or shortstop? I don't know who was there. 2 runs come in to score. Biggio scores. Grichuk scores. Blue Jays up 9-7. They score a 7 spot in the 6th inning to take the lead. And ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed why the Philadelphia Phillies have absolutely the worst bullpen in baseball. You saw it. They blew 2 leads, 1 7-run lead and a 2-run lead. That was terrible by the Phillies, but the Blue Jays will take that. And now they have the lead. Okay, now you got to shut this thing down. 3 outs away. They bring in Anthony Kay. Things are looking good. You get Hoskins to pop out. Harper to foul out. You got 2 out. Nobody on. This is great. And then infield single for Gregorius. That's not what you want to see. Then boom. Hits a double to center field. Now you got a guy at second and third now. Okay, little scared. They bring in A.J. Cole. And Real Muto comes in to pinch hit. And he kind of hits a line drive, or I don't know if it was a chopper, kind of back to A.J. Cole, and it goes off his glove. And as he's running to it, he kind of gives Rowdy like the whole, hold on, I got it. Runs by the ball and goes to the base. Rowdy picks it up and is like, we don't have time. They score a run. It's 9-8. Oh my God, this game is stressing me out. But then A.J. Cole, being the lockdown guy that he has shown us so far this year, what the heck am I trying to say? Strikes out Quinn to end the ball game. Like I said earlier, Blue Jays sweep away. Whoa, I almost dropped that. Caught it though. Dropped it again anyways. And they sweep away the Phillies. Like I said, they're 13-12 on the season. They're now 3rd in the American League East. Or sorry, not 13-12, sorry. I said that right off the top, 13-12. They are 12-11 on the season, excuse me. Still a game over 500. And if you look at the wild card standings, the Blue Jays are jumped the Orioles. They're game and a half. They're right there, guys. They are right there. This team just has to keep playing hard every single game. You look at this game. You look at these games, guys, right? All right, before I get to the numbers for game 2, we go back to game 1. They committed 1 error, okay? Not what you want to see. But the pitching was awesome. 2 runs on 6 hits. That's what you want to see. The offense eventually came through, 3 runs on 11 hits. Beautiful. We go to game 2. Blue Jays do not commit an error. After Trent Thornton screwing that up, the only run allowed was Anthony Kay the rest of the way. Let's go to the pitching staff first before we get to the offense. We talk about Trent Thornton's terrible start. Jacob Waguespack, he gave up the bases clearing double to Andrew McCutchen to make it a 7-0 game. One of those runs was his. 2 1/3, 1 hit, 1 run. Obviously, the one hit was the Andrew McCutchen. But in that 2 1/3, he struck out 3 guys as well and really settled things down pitching-wise. Then Shun Yamaguchi comes on, and this guy's really starting to turn things around because they're putting him in better situations to succeed. 2 2/3, didn't allow a hit, walked a couple guys, but struck out 4. He looked great. His ERA dropped to 5.1. I think it was like 7-something coming into the ball game. 7.50. Anthony Kay went out there, like I said, he gave up 2 hits, 1 run. It was the earned run. And then A.J. Cole with Anthony Kay actually picks up the win, his second win on the year. And A.J. Cole gives up the infield single, gets the strikeout, picks up his first save of the year. Blue Jays win it 5 in a row, are the Toronto Blue Jays. Fantastic. Now, let's get to the offense real quick. Here we go. Kevin Biggio was 0 for 2 in the game, but he walked twice. Great job. Randall Grichuk, 0 for 4, couple strikeouts. So he had a really tough doubleheader, but that's okay for Grich. He'll find a way. Rowdy Tellez, have a day, Rowdy. 3 for 4 in the game with 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, had the moonshot home run. He's now hitting .250 on the year. He's having a much better year as Rowdy. Teoscar Hernandez, after that 1 for 4 and 3 strikeouts in game 1, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored, had the home run, walked once, and he's now hitting .289 in the year. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., again, 1 for 2 in the ball game with a run scored and 2 walks for Vladdy, that's what I was going for. His average up to .241 in the year with a .320 on base. So he's slowly starting to find it. So the thing I've learned with Vladdy is in the last little bit, his eye at the plate has gotten a lot better. He's still not barreling balls up and hit a lot of ground balls and whatnot, but His eye at the plate is getting a lot better as the season progresses, and that's exactly what you want to see from Vladdy. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., after that terrible time in Buffalo prior, has a great game. What was that? Has a great game in this one. 2 for 4, 1 run scored. 3 RBIs on the 3-run shot for Gurriel. He's now hitting 268 on the year. Remember that? Remember he was at like 220 not too long ago? That's gone. Great job. Espinal comes in, probably a pinch runner, didn't get an at bat. Danny Jansen 0 for 3. But it really doesn't matter. He gets on base. He scores a tying run. That is what matters in the long run, okay? And Brandon Drury, yeah, he didn't do anything. Travis Shaw didn't do anything. What ball games for the Blue Jays there this afternoon, guys. What a day for Toronto Blue Jays baseball. They are a game over 500. They've won 5 straight. They're feeling incredible right now. And this is just beautiful baseball to watch right now, guys. It really, really is. It's fun to watch. I'd rather not have to come back in every single game because there's going to be a point where you're going to hit some good bullpens like the Tampa Bay Rays, and you're not going to be able to come back. So you need to get your starting pitching and your offense going early. That is something that in this series against Tampa coming up, we really need to look at and really need to focus on moving forward. Game 1 of the series goes tomorrow night, 6:40. First pitch down at the Trop. Matt Shoemaker, Ryan Yarbrough is the pitching matchup there in Game 1. Game 2 goes on Saturday at 6:40 as well. It is Hyun-Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. I have no idea who it is for the Rays right now. Game 3, the finale of the series, it's supposed to be Nate Pearson, but obviously that's not going to happen. So what are the Blue Jays going to do? I am not too sure. It's Blake Snell on the mound for the Rays. We're going to have to wait and see what happens for the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, might be a bullpen day, might be a spot start for somebody. I don't know what's going to happen. You haven't seen Baraki pitch in a couple days. Maybe they might stretch him out and fire him out there. I don't know what's going to happen. But all I know is if this team can put this intensity that they took to Baltimore and what they've taken to Buffalo against the Phillies into Tampa. Look, Tampa beat up on the Yankees a little bit. They are now first in the AL East. They're 17-9. That is a damn good ball team over there. If you can find a way to take 2 out of 3, oh my goodness, this team is going to show us a lot of different things here. But one game at a time, 6:40 first pitch tomorrow night. Shoemaker and Yarbrough is the pitching matchup. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You enjoyed the video, and damn, if you enjoyed these games today, smack the like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the games, everything. Let me know what you guys think. And Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. Also, the Instagram link is down in the description. So if you have not followed up there, please go do so. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow evening because it's a stupid 1:30 start and my work and gym and all that stuff. But that video will be uploaded tomorrow evening, kind of around this time, maybe a little bit earlier than this time, as Raptors look to take a 3-0 series lead against the Brooklyn Nets. Joe Harris left the bubble, so I think it's pretty much automatic at this point. The Raptors are going to win the series in 4 or 5. I think it was already automatic, but with Joe Harris now leaving, it seems pretty obvious it's going to happen. Game 3, 1:30 tip-off tomorrow in the bubble in Orlando. As for the Blue Jays, as we said, Game 1 of the 3-game set against Tampa Bay Rays goes tomorrow night, 6:40. First pitch down at the Trop. Matt Shoemaker, Ryan Yarbrough is the pitching matchup. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Talk to you guys then.